Here we have the Deadpool Legacy Collection Wolverine. Legacy Collection figures for Hasbro are somewhat reissues of old figures with updated sculpts or different paint application. The head sculpt of this figure is different from the one that came with the Amazon exclusive. Taking a closer look at the figure, in terms of hairstyle, it's different from how he looks in the photo on the side. This is somewhat a brush up hair, but Hasbro did improve the head sculpt with some photoreal tech. He has light brown eyes, his beard fades seamlessly with his skin, and in terms of the flesh tone, it is somewhat more on the pinkish flesh tone, so it's not the same as the one with the Amazon exclusive. His tank top is all white and there are some sculpted lines on it to make it look like a tank top. He has double jointed pinless elbows. He has a butterfly joint. For the flesh tone, there is no wash, so it's just plastic. In terms of his jeans, it feels like he has a brand new pair of jeans. The color is blue, which is a little bit lighter and brighter. He has double jointed knees with pins. He does not have a lower cap swivel, but he has an ankle rocker. In terms of accessories, here we have the shouting angry head sculpt. I noticed there's a big improvement in how they painted the open mouth, especially his white teeth. The next alternate head sculpt is the more serious or neutral head sculpt. Consistent with the first head sculpt, his beard fades seamlessly, and you can notice that there is some growth in terms of hair on his chin, but it looks really good. He comes with a pair of closed fist hands with metal claws out. The claws are the good type of Hasbro claws wherein it's not flimsy and it stays in shape. Unlike the Amazon exclusive, he comes with a pair of closed fist hands without the bone claws. The dog tag is plain silver plastic. It's not even the shiny one, unlike the one from Amazon exclusive wherein it is shiny silver. This one feels more like a plastic dog tag, somewhat a comic book type of dog tag instead of an MCU one. Thank you for checking this review and sticking around.
I'm Tuggernaut!
Besides the different head sculpts, the Amazon exclusive has this bone claws, which is somewhat shiny yellowish brown color. Unlike the new Legacy collection, he only comes with the adamantium claws out, but he comes with closed fist hands. Looking closer, you can see the difference, especially in terms of the head sculpts. The new head sculpts looks familiar because they are the head sculpts that came with the brown jacket Wolverine. The difference though is the photoreal tech that was done here. The paint is different. You can see the beard is painted differently, while the new Legacy Collection Wolverine has like a seamless painted beard. The paint of the teeth is better in the new one as well compared to this old version. For the serious or neutral looking expression, one thing that you can notice between this head sculpt are the eyes. The old one has a hazel green type of eyes, while the new one is more accurate to Hugh Jackman, wherein it is a light brown eyes. The beard is different as well, as you can see how it's painted differently. It has improved a lot. As you can see side by side with the Amazon exclusive, the beard is really a big improvement. How it feels like real in a way. Unfortunately, the Deadpool Legacy Collection Wolverine does not come with a head sculpt wherein it is like grinning or just teeth out. Unfortunately, you cannot kitbash it nicely because the skin tones of these Wolverines won't match. It is just the way that Hasbro does things. If they reissue stuff, the skin tones won't match. In terms of claws, it is the same type of claws. The same applies for the Amazon exclusive one. Comparing the closed fist hands, they are exactly the same mold but of course of different flesh tone. Missing from the Amazon exclusive are the bone claws. In the comments below, do you prefer having the bone claws just like the Amazon exclusive or having these closed fist hands? With different flesh tones, it's a bit hard to kitbash. Comparing the trousers of the two Wolverines, you can see how the brown jacket one feels a little bit old at black or dark kind of blue, while the new one has this bright blue. Here at Liefield's Just Feet, we care about feet. So let's check out the feet of these two figures. So zooming in for this new Wolverine with the Sabertooth from the Sabertooth 2-pack, you can see that you can hinge his feet and it would go inside the jeans, the tip. It is the same for this Wolverine. I was a bit surprised. I didn't realize that it's actually soft enough that you can press in his feet inside the jeans. Liefeld Just Feet approves this footwear. Despite of the flesh tone not matching, we can still perform a kit bash. So if you want to use the improved head sculpt on the old brown jacket Wolverine, you can do so. The head will just peg in nicely. It's not loose, it will just fit in just right. Here is a closer look. It is a big improvement to the old head. You can use the old head on the new body as well, though it is not really advisable, as you can see from here how obvious the head has a different skin tone compared to the one with a jacket. Same is true for the screaming head. I guess it would matter if you just want to update the head sculpt of the old Wolverine when you take photos. If you can adjust the lighting, yeah, it can work, especially with this kind of jacket which conceals most of his flesh. You can easily replace the hands as well so that they would match with the head. But again, with the old head on the new body, it just won't work. It's too obvious. But again, everything can be controlled by lighting, isn't it? So you can give it a go. The figure stands 16 centimeters or 6.3 inch tall. Hugh Jackman's height is 6 feet 2 inches, which is the same with Ryan Reynolds. For 1/12 scale, this figure is a little bit taller. But Hasbro Marvel Legends are 6-inch scale figures. Besides 6-inch scale figures, we have the Hugh Jackman Wolverine in brown jacket and Deadpool from the Legacy Collection. Notice how Hugh Jackman is taller than Deadpool, but they're supposed to be the same height. Next we have Into the Spider-Verse Miles Morales and Gwen. Next we have X-Men 97 Wolverine and the Wolverine from the Sabertooth 2-pack. Next we have X-Men 97 Cyclops and X-Men 97 Jean Grey. We have X-Men 97 Kurt Wagner the Nightcrawler and Magneto. Next we have the big bads of X-Men 97. We have Mr. Sinister and Bastion. Next we have Captain America and the Renew Your Vow Spider-Man. Next we have Sir Ian, Magneto, and Sir Patrick, Charles Xavier MCU versions. Next we have 1/12 scale Mafex Gambit and 7-inch scale Diamond Select Toys Gambit. Next we have 6-inch scale Marvel Legends Colossus and 7-inch scale Diamond Select Toys Colossus. Next we have Marvel Legends Sabertooth and the Marvel Select Sabertooth. Next we have the Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure Juggernaut and the Marvel Select Juggernaut. For some loose collector ladies, here we have Darna, a Filipino superhero, and we have Crusade Comics She. The recommended retail price for the Hugh Jackman Wolverine Deadpool Legacy Collection is $24.99 USD. In Australia, it is retail price 45 AUD. In our shop, we sold this figure for 40 AUD. For packaging, it is inbox collector friendly, as you can see the figure from the window. On the side is logo of Deadpool. Same back with the Legacy Deadpool Collection Deadpool. On the side, it's different for this one, we can see Deadpool with a question mark, a shocked face, unlike the Deadpool which has the heart-shaped hand. In my opinion, the Wolverine packaging is a little bit generic because the only thing that says it's Wolverine is the name, but everything looks like Deadpool. On the top, we have the Deadpool logo, and on the bottom, some write-up that you will never read. By the way, the character bio is in Hasbro Pulse. They did not bother to print it on this packaging. Unboxing the figure, we can see that it is the same type of packaging style with Deadpool. He has this red background which is blood splatter. In the comments below, let me know what you think about this packaging being so generic and not specific to Wolverine. For articulation, his head can move from side to side and look up and can look down a little bit. His arms can extend that far. He can do a full 360 right here. He has a butterfly joint. He has a bicep swivel. He has double jointed pinless elbows. His wrist can swivel and hinge forward and back. He can crunch forward, crunch backward that far. He has a waist swivel. He can do a split. He has an upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees with pins. He can kick that far to his back. His feet can hinge up and down. And he has an ankle rocker. My final thoughts, overall, it's just an okay figure. It's good because with this legacy collection, for those of us who missed out on the first release of the figure, we get a updated version of that figure. Though it feels that the new head sculpt would entice those who have the Amazon exclusive version, the problem is the skin tones, it won't match. If you have the Amazon exclusive Wolverine, you can skip this figure, but you can also buy one just to keep in the box. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and find it useful. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, and ring the notification bell.